seconds. We're not going to see that here. Sideways action. There you go. Give him a cheer, everybody. That's a lot of effort going into that car. Have you seen anything so pretty be so vulgar? That's most of you going to get today. Give him a cheer. That was awesome. Look at that. 6.5 liter V12, 600, nearly 700 horsepower. That's plenty. Actually, when you get to this car, last of the line, they up the power, so this is more like 770 brake horsepower. You can do 221 miles per hour. Now, only 600 of these particular cars were made. Unfortunately, Lamborghini lost 50 of them when the ship that was carrying them sank. If you want to go and find them, it's somewhere off the coast of Portugal. So take a boat and take some snorkels, you might be able to find it. But they did replace them with some extra cars, so they did complete the 600 before they completed production of the Lamborghini Aventador after its run from 2011 to 2022. 11,500 of these were produced in that time. Look at that, a little bit of movement on the back there. Sounds absolutely fantastic. That sounds fantastic. So the color and the numbers are inspired by the Italian Air Force, as you can see. It also has badging on the inside, so it's quite a rare limited edition example of the car. But it does look so spicy on that. We're getting some sideways action. Encourage him, let's get some more of that. There we go. He doesn't need to run in the engine. He can let loose. Let's see it let loose. Come on, guys. Oh, nice bit of movement there. Absolutely fantastic. Give him a cheer, everybody. That's what you call running in the engine. Lamborghini Huracan is actually Lamborghini's most successful sports car. They've sold 20,000 of these. That's absolutely incredible. I actually can't believe that this car has been 9 years already. Still feels like a new car to me. Still looks modern, still looks fresh. Still looks absolutely stunning to behold out there. Look at it move. Look at the way it changes direction. That is absolutely stunning. The way that it grips and holds, the power that it's deploying is incredible. The tricolor on this car is amazing. 0 to 62 miles per hour in 3 seconds. Top speed of 212 miles per hour. Sounds fantastic. Guys, show your appreciation for this thing. This is incredible. Woo! Awesome! So this generation and this lineage of cars is the first to go back to a turbocharged engine. The turbocharged engine we did see in a mid-engine Ferrari all the way back with the Ferrari F50, of course. And this car, you again got that. It has 660 horsepower. And that's what happens when you deploy the 661 brake horsepower. Stay away from the crate. Some of you may be wondering, why is there a crate in the middle of the track? Because it's hiding a deep hole down which no Ferrari wants to ever disappear. So this is an absolute icon. This car, they built these from 1975 to 1985. This is the 308, obviously it was replaced by the 328, but the 308 is the car that you saw Tom Selleck as Thomas Magnum driving the car. They initially built these in fiberglass bodies, but eventually they then switched them back to steel bodied cars. They came with a V8. This obviously came after the Ferrari Dino. Well, hey, we're getting some side. This is basically what Tom Selleck would do in the series, right? But actually, very interestingly, if you do watch the Magnum series, you'll find that whenever they are doing a wheel spin or a burnout, it's always on grass or on gravel. Hey, give him a cheer! That was awesome! That was proper Magnum style. Well done. Brilliant. Very good. So somebody was asking me this earlier about this car. Whoa! Here we are getting some sideways action out of this. This is a bit of an American muscle car in disguise. This is an American muscle car wearing an Italian suit. That's what this is, because it's running a Ford Windsor V8 engine in this thing. So an incredible piece, and you can just hear that sound. You can hear that traditional American muscle V8 sound from it. It's getting worryingly close to the borders there. 330 horsepower, and he's putting it to good use there. 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.5 seconds. Lovely thing. Give him. 17,000 of these were made. Only 1,000 of them actually came with a manual gearbox. This was pretty much the last lineage of cars from Ferrari where you still get a manual gearbox. There you go, give it a run. So as he explained, this is a hybrid car, so it's got a V6, but it's got electric power as well. It can actually do 15 miles on electric power alone, but why would you want to do that? Much better to basically use the electric motor to give you more performance. And performance it does have, because it will crack 0 to 62 in under 3 seconds, so it's incredibly fast. And not surprising when you consider that it does indeed have 819 brake horsepower. That is absolutely phenomenal when you think about it. That's a huge amount of power. Show him your appreciation, give him a cheer! Flat 12, 4.9 liters, 385 horsepower. Testarossa, the word obviously means redhead. And it comes from a traditional Testarossa in the Ferrari lineage. And of course that it does actually have red on the cam covers on the engine block itself, so it's kind of fundamental. You know, there's a company out there, I think Electric Classic Cars, that converted Testarossa to electric. They call it the Tesla Rossa. I'm like, well, surely you've taken the whole heart of the car away, because that's what it's about, right? This thing looks phenomenal. Just imagine, it's one of the widest cars of its time. Oh, that's the way Sonny Crockett would have done it, that's for sure. You see those brakes on the side, they do actually lead to cooling. There are radiators obviously on each side, but there was just nothing else that looked quite like that Testarossa. Show your appreciation. So obviously by this time Audi had taken over ownership of Lamborghini. This was the second car that was launched under Audi ownership, the first being the Murcielago, which you'll see in a minute. But it had the same V10. If you know the Audi R8, it's got the same V10 out of that, but I think it just sounds fantastic in this car. I love the squared off lines of this car. The fastest I've ever been in a road car was actually in a Superleggera Lamborghini Gallardo. I did over 200 miles per hour, and before you go screaming to the police, it wasn't in this country. Ha! It was somewhere else. Show your appreciation! Oh, he's so eager. This was actually the first car that came out under Audi ownership, but to be honest, there was still a lot of Lamborghini in this, so an old school Lamborghini, definitely. Just from the way it sounds, looks, the way that it drives. I mean, to be honest, I drove an SV version of this at the Dubai Autodrome many years ago, and it scared the crap out of me, to be honest with you. I thought it was going to kill me, that's what it was going to do. Absolutely bonkers car, absolutely brilliant. It can obviously do 200 miles an hour, 0 to 62. Sounds stunning. It's coming in, give him a cheer, everybody! Oh. This car was an evolution of the 328 actually, the one that came after the 308, obviously got more power. 3.4 litre V8, now about 300 horsepower. Came out around the time of the Testarossa, so you can see the similarities in the design with the slats in the sides and in the back there. An epic car of its time, really, really wonderful to see it here today.